Welcome back, guys, to Ni no Kuni 2, Lair of the Lost Lord, where last episode we encountered the Labyrinth and took on its first 20 floors, defeating the first 2 bosses, but realizing that's really not what the Labyrinth's about. Alongside that, well, we had Batu Antani's quest, finding out more about her past, her mother, her real biological mother, and being able to find out her name was really the main keepsake that she has. With that said and done, it's time to actually take on the Labyrinth proper now. Those 20 introductory floors, where basically the game says, skip them, have been defeated. Now, we jump in at floor 21. Now, starts the real fight. Maybe. I imagine that overall the combat we're going to have, or at least the levels of the monsters, aren't going to be that high to start off with. But from here on out, things are going to happen. Supposedly there are challenges, there are quests within. And we still haven't figured out how to use these martial arts books we've got yet. When using only Roland is my first criteria. Sure thing. Let's get on then and switch Roland in. And find out how we can work this from here. So essentially, I just want to get some orbs by defeating some challenges. Win without using restoratives is pretty easy. So our enemies have moved up to level 63. That's not too strong, too big, too anything. And it's very easy to complete challenges like that without any issue whatsoever and pick up a ton of orbs for what's basically no work. It's too bad we can't see anything else, so I'm just wondering exactly what we're going to find, or when there's going to be something different really taking place for us at this point in time. Because our door to the next floor has already appeared right here. And by just hopping down the next door, we can get our next set of challenges. It's going to go fairly fast through the places, but this has actually changed up the way the Labyrinth looks. It wasn't like this before. Defeat a status afflicted enemy, use 2 higgledy skills, and use full zing skills twice. Might be a bit harder than I would think, because enemies, again, they do not survive anytime whatsoever. In fact, this enemy doesn't even get hit. What? There we go. The enemies are coming up to level 70 now, which is an end game-ish level, isn't it? But using 2 fully zing skills is not something I've managed to do.
Good luck, everyone.
Here goes.
Hopefully that counts as one.
Here goes.
Oh wow, it didn't hit. Oh, but it was completed at that.
Need a little help here.
I'll take that. So that's how we're getting our orbs, is just by fulfilling the criteria. That's our entire gameplay loop currently. We could fight these as well and just wait for a higgledy skill to come out.
Watch your back.
That said, everyone else is probably going to do that, and that's the main problem. These things are a lot easier to hit on higher level enemies for our power level at this point than they are for our lower level enemies. Next floor. Not picked up many orbs so far. We'll remedy this. We'll remedy this. I wonder about what floor we're gonna have something happen at. Maybe like floor 40. Considering a door open, will another side quest? Oh, hello. You're like floor 23 where there's something here. A boss is here too? Okay, we'll take on Corey. Level 70.
Raring to go.
Okay, what the hell? Is that weird or indeed? It's regenerating health.
No.
Well, was not quite, but however it's not impenetrable, but it'll certainly take some work to overcome. This is new. Oh, okay. DLC, Phantasm Fields. Some monsters you meet in the Labyrinth will be surrounded by special barriers known as Phantasm Fields. That is completely new. These will absorb your attacks, preventing you from dealing any damage to the monsters they protect. They'll also replenish over time, so you'll need to deal a lot of damage very quickly in order to destroy them. And even when destroyed, they'll still come back after a little while. There must be a way of getting rid of them for good, though. Well, for the time being, we can break the Phantasm Field to begin with, then hit hard with this. That will surely be all we need damage-wise.
Here goes.
I'm just power up my attack, and we'll finish this off from here. We're even getting a level up from that fight. Seems these bosses matter a little bit more as the golden glim comes in. And while we're looking to level up as well, it seems the game is now introducing new things to us. Golly, well that was certainly a surprise. What just happened exactly? I'm not sure, but whatever it was, we won't survive many more battles like that one unprepared. I'd say it's time to beat a tactical retreat and head back to the entrance hall. Let's see if we can't pick up some intel that might help us from here on in. Interesting. So, this floor was literally for that. In fact, that floor's given us a boss chest anyway. If we're leaving anyway, we may as well feed it with orbs. What's the problem at this point? So the game wants us to leave. Now we've triggered the real part of the DLC as far as I'm concerned. A Wolf's Primordial Spear, which somehow I don't expect to be that good. We'll take it. Right. So let us leave. Return to the entrance hall. Stay on the floor, leave the labyrinth. In fact, the game isn't going to even let you go further down. It wants you to go out. It knows what it's going to make you do, and it's going to make you do it. We'd have to do something about these barriers. We wouldn't be able to make it any further into the labyrinth.
Of course.
Indeed. It would seem that they render our attacks entirely ineffectual. Ah, Evan lad, you've a visitor from Ding Dong Dell. A visitor? I wonder who it could be.
Good day to you.
There you are, Master Evan. It's been too long, really, it has.
Oh!
Ratcha? Gosh, how lovely to see you. How can I help?
Yes.
I'm here on official business. I have a special delivery for you from King Mousinger. You've received a letter. To my esteemed friend and colleague, my dearest King Evan, the enclosed was discovered during a recent survey of the sewers here in Ding Dong Dell. I can think of no more fitting place for it than by your side. Rumours have reached us of the mysterious labyrinth that has appeared near your great kingdom. We pray for a swift and safe resolution to this troubling turn of events. Your eternal friend and servant, King Mousinger of Ding Dong Dell. You obtained Aranella's diary. This belonged to Nella. Why were they surveying the sewers? Is something wrong? Actually, we've been having a bit of trouble with monsters acting up down there. King Mousinger ordered a thorough investigation to find out what's been going on. These big brutes have appeared, but apparently they have some kind of special protection that means the soldiers we've been sending to clear them out can't make so much as a scratch on them.
Hey!
Sounds a lot like they're using Phantasm fields, wouldn't you say? Yes, it does. Perhaps we should go and take a look. They might help us find a way to break through the fields.
Hello!
Ratcha, tell King Mousinger that we're going to help him clear out the sewers.
Thank you ever so
Thank you,
much.
Evan. That's marvellous news. I'll hurry back and tell him right away.
Thank you!
Oh, and thanks for the diary. I can't wait to see what it says. Intriguing stuff. So these are the secret combat techniques of the warrior maidens of Ding Dong Dell, passed down from generation to generation. It seems Aranella was working on perfecting them.
Well, now.
Warrior maidens, eh? Now that's an image and a half. What manner of techniques are we speaking of, pray tell?
Yes.
It would seem that this particular style focuses on exploiting the points of maximum vulnerability that an enemy will inevitably expose during the course of battle. By evading at the very last moment, a foe can be caught completely off guard and his weakness is laid bare. In other words, security is sacrificed for the sake of efficacy. An intriguing trade-off. Well, it may look good on paper, but it doesn't sound easy. We need to put in some serious research before trying to implement something like that.
Alright.
Evan, you can take a look at Aranella's notes later. We need to deal with the monsters in Ding Dong Dell's sewer first. You're right. Let's get to work. Wait, there's something else written here. I hereby swear to do all that is in my power to protect King Evan, though it costs me my life.
Oh my!
Nella.
Come on!
We're off to Ding Dong Dell. Okay, a new quest for 700,000 experience has been given. It gives a sword, Excelsior! As we go back to black, Ratcha pays Evan a visit with a special delivery from King Mousinger. It turns out to be something that belonged to Aranella. His old maid also tells him that monsters protected by a mysterious force have been appearing in Ding Dong Dell. If Evan wants to go deeper into the labyrinth, he'll need to investigate. I'll make that my active quest. The question apart from that, though, is there anything else going on in the world? You say we need to do serious research? I know where I do serious research. I do it at Evermore. But really, we should just head over to King Mousinger straight away. So I wasn't expecting us to go through those 20 floors, fight 2 bosses. Because those even going through the floors takes a few minutes, like, each time. You have to find the door if it comes near you. Or just to pick up an orb. Kind of bonus. But there's nothing here, currently. If I press triangle and clear my stores out again, my coffers are going to be full soon. But to be honest, we might be using something in the future with that. So we go to research. There's nothing to research. So at this point in time, everything we need to do is probably gated in Ding Dong Dell. So let's head to the castle. The martial way of the martial arts. We have a few manuals already. Maybe the game did not expect me to go straight there. But really, floor 0 to, well, floor 1 to 20, completely useless. What a waste of time, some would say. Well, I would love to get myself some more experience, so I have myself lots of foodstuffs to be able to be eaten at this point in time. In fact, those greatly increasing experience foods that I had on, they're there, and I've got 22 of them. So, I think I'm just going to keep chugging that. In the meantime, bit of a loading time to get him. Ah, that's why.
Sir!
Your Majesty, I'm sorry to report that the monsters in the sewers seem to be getting stronger with each passing day. We can hold them back for now, but we won't be able to do so forever. If they escape the sewers, the entire kingdom will be in grave danger. We must seek out the source of this infestation and eliminate it without delay.
Hello.
King Mousinger!
Greetings.
Ah, Evan, you came. I understand that you are willing to help us with this bothersome situation in the sewers. Needless to say, we'd be very grateful for anything you might be able to do. We'll be happy to help. We have to look out for each other after all, and besides, finding out what's going on here might help us with the labyrinth. I've sent some troops on ahead, but it would seem that the deeper parts of the tunnels are proving to be impassable. From what my men have told me, there are many monsters down there, and they are far too friendly. Far too friendly? That'd be great. Please take the utmost care. So they've got to be like level 70 plus again. Oh, we've been taken straight there. No waiting for me.
Huh.
Well, here we are again. King Mousinger's men were right. These monsters don't look friendly at all. Be on your guard, everyone. Right then, back to black. I can only guess what that name is going to bring up to us in the future, if you know what I mean. Alright, item-wise, we should probably use the superfood that I have in my disposal. 22 Hero's Delights, fills you up to bursting, gives me everything I need. Or you can only give it to one person at a time. Well, I have enough for 3 goes round. Let's try to get to level 100 and whatever it is as fast as possible.
Here goes nothing.
Take some strong attacks. Beat up the enemies in our path. I don't know if they'll give that much experience or not. Alright, so we want to be heading down the path.
You ready for this?
To be honest, we're probably better off applying this experience stuff to the labyrinth itself. Tons of stuff around though. Right, which is the correct way to go down this way? Luckily I have chosen the right way. Crossing is what we needed to do. Well, if these guys aren't going to give me that much, I guess we leg it straight to the objective.
Watch your back.
I'll defeat 1 or 2 when they're right in front of my face, yeah? Oh, okay. Someone was down there too, okay. Alright, our destination is here. Hello. We're doomed! Doomed, I tell you!
Hello.
Are you alright? Do I look alright to you? Wait! You're King Evan, aren't you? What are you doing down here? You're in grave danger. Don't worry about me. Save yourselves while you still can.
No.
We're not going anywhere. We promised to help King Mousinger clear out the sewers. Can you tell us what's been going on? Well, you see, the rest of the team went to investigate further down, but they haven't come back.
What?
That's terrible. We can't just leave them there. Wait a second. How did you get down there? I helped them with a little bit of magic.
Hello.
Well, do the same for us. Are you serious? You don't know what could be waiting down there? Adventure? I'd be happy to cast a spell that would transport you down there, Your Majesty. But it's dangerous, very dangerous. A worthy may not come back alive. Are you sure you'd want to take the risk? Of course.
Yes.
Well, if you're absolutely certain, down you go then. No saving for me. I'm going straight into the belly of the beast. Alright then. Well, you're there to bring me back up again, are you? Well, there's a few enemies in the next room.
Watch your back!
Let's hope we can help the team, eh? When I get those good criticals. Iron nuggets and stuff are really not what we need, so there's no point in, like, looking for any consumables or stuff from jars around here. Somewhere in here is our objective.
Oh.
It's him! The Black Knight!
I have you now.
Oh, what? Oh, yes. One eye down.
You ready for this?
Here he is with that phantasmal armor. It's almost as if there's an ocean of pure spikes pouring from him. And how? How did he come back? The problem is I can't break this either. Uh-oh. Phantasm field. And that ain't all. I can sense the faintest bit of life in the bloke. The flipping zombie. Dang and blast. Where's much of scratching the swab? I've got a bad feeling about this. Don't panic. There'll be a way to beat him. There has to be.
Oh my.
Wait, I've got it. By evading at the very last moment, a foe could be caught completely off guard and his weakness is laid bare. That's what I need to do. If I can dodge at just the right moment, I might be able to strike him where he's vulnerable.
Hey.
And what if you can't get out of the way in time? It's too dangerous.
But
That's what Nella would have done. I have to try. She's not here to protect me this time.
I need your help.
Dearest Nella, this is for you. Flash guard. The secret art of the warrior maidens of Ding Dong Dell allows you to slow down time significantly by pressing L and L1 to evade an enemy blow at the last possible moment. I thought flash guard was a joke. This is 100% flash guard. Once time is slowed down, you can use square and triangle to perform powered-up attacks. Square will allow you to string together combos, while triangle triggers a massive single strike. Exploit the enemy's weak spots with these super fast blows to blast through phantasm fields with ease.
Good luck, everyone.
Also, we can just attack now anyway. So, won't need it, in a sense. Because he's been knocked down no matter what, because our strength and power is overwhelming compared to him. Oh, I actually managed to hit it. So it would remove the phantasm field fully. No matter what. As it seems. Alongside that, it's just a free area to do a nice little bit of extra damage as we defeat the Black Knights. New gameplay mechanics. It's over, Nella. It's finally over.
Evan!
Well, that was amazing, Evan. Who knew you had it in you? You nailed it, lad. I pictured just how Nella did it, and then it was like my body just knew what to do.
Evan!
And thanks to your efforts, we now have a means by which phantasm fields might be destroyed. A most worthwhile exercise indeed. We must report back to Evermore with the details of this technique. With enough research, the deeper reaches of the Labyrinth may yet be reached. Right then, so the Black Knight. Nella has been avenged. The Black Knight finally defeated. I was amazed that we didn't fight him again anyway. Use them later, obviously. The plans. I see. So the Black Knight yet lived. And after his defeat, the other monsters returned to their usual selves, which means they must have been under his influence.
If I may be so bold.
He did not live exactly. In fact, we detected not the faintest trace of life within him. He seemed to be no more than a walking cadaver, animated by the hatred he took with him to the grave. That hatred was mine. The rage and resentment I felt toward the Grimalkin were what drove me. The Black Knight served me faithfully till the last, even taking on my bitterness as his own. We vowed that one day we would take our vengeance together. It was I who sowed the seeds of hate, and yet it was he who paid the ultimate price.
Excuse me!
King Mousinger, your kingdom's future is in your hands. You are its light and its hope. It is your duty to lead both Mousekind and the Grimalkin now. You don't have time to regret the past. You have too much ahead of you. Thank you, Evan. You don't have to forget the Black Knight and his fate, but you can't let it stop you. You have to accept your past and move on. And I know you can do it. I have a little something for you, Evan. You obtained a Boy King's Scepter. What's this? It is a wand passed down through generations of my kind. A sacred object in which we invested all our hopes of one day overthrowing the Grimalkin. But those days are now gone. I have no use for it. It reminds me only of the rancor that casts its doubt or shadow over our people's past. But you can invent it. Words. I'm doing well at reading. But you can invest it with new hope. Use it to build a new future. One where light defeats darkness and hatred is replaced with love.
Thank you.
King Mousinger, I shall treasure it. No thank you, Evan, for all you have done. May you and Evermore go from strength to strength. I don't know if my eyes are failing me. I wish I had some bigger text as we complete Back to Black and get 700,000 experience and the Excelsior weapon. You can now select the Ding Dong Discipline martial method from the equipment screen. Right. Martial methods are secret techniques devised by certain legendary soldiers to give them the edge in battle. From the main menu, open the equipment and skills menu. Then select the martial methods tab to see which of these arts are available to you. The skills associated with each method can be learned by taking the books you find in the Labyrinth to the training grounds in Evermore and completing the required research. Skills learned in this way can also be reset by spending a few King's Guilders, allowing you to make the most of all the methods available to help you conquer the Labyrinth. Right, new poster in the Leaf Book time. Remember to look down the back of bookshelves. You may find some surprising things down there. Sweet dolls, pictures, and martial manuals. Yes, it pays to clean those tricky to get to places. You found a martial manual? Indeed I did. I've just blown the dust off. Where's the Mellow Maiden? Where are you? I guess the background is what we're really looking at here. The, you're over at, Sea Place, aren't you? Maybe? I don't know anymore. Brains. I don't know you're not. Where are you? Ding Dong Dell? Somewhere? Someplace? Somehow? We'll find it in the future. It'll be fine. Right, so with that said and done, let us teleport. Oh, wait a second, there's something here. Oh, is that where it is? Well, I guess if we're getting exclamation marks, we can go find. Oh, I'll pick up this first. Oh, a bit more of Roland's journal. Ordinarily, this is number 24 of Royal Pardon. Ordinarily, anyone who orchestrated a coup, killed the king, and banished his son and heir wouldn't want forgiveness. But it seems Evan and his late father see things differently. Like it really is one in a million. The people of Evermore are lucky to have him. Okay then. Right then, let's get to that point where we wanted to as the music swells once more. It seems to be taking a left here. I guess I could travel to the other save point though, I don't know. Let's just do the nice walk. So now we can flash guard attacks to get an extra free damage zone that probably will abolish that shield straight away, though I should obviously not be walking into dead-end paths. A martial book is right here, so Leaf Book's going to give me some hints as to where to find some things. Why did I take that hourglass as watery place? I do not know me. Hello there, Your Majesty. There's something I need to give you. Here, please take this. The secrets inscribed in here are incredibly powerful. At first, I thought it'd better take it to the storeroom for safekeeping, but King Mouse just said I should give it to you instead. He said you'd probably be needing it soon. As a matter of fact, I was just about to go and find you to hand it over, so it's really rather convenient you turned up when you did. Ah, the power of Leaf Book as we get the next volume of the Manual of the Maiden. Right. So let's find out what that does now, because it allows us to research stuff. So straight over to Evermore it is, with a little bit of warping. And life will be good after that, once we've really sorted things out. So, when you say research, you said from a specific location. In fact, we can actually see on the map that it's marked with the scrolls now. Looks like I'm actually supposed to walk there. Method points acquired. Use the Manual of the Maiden ×2 to increase method points for Ding Dong Discipline from 5 to 7. Okay then. So that's what happens, is it? Right, so we have points where we just literally spend them. Okay, Awakenings triggered by Golden Balls last longer wide awake. We got Devil's Light. Damage from abilities and magic is boosted when Zing-Gauge is 100%. And the Zing-Gauge fills more quickly for weapons, etc. too. You've also got, like, this is just classic style. You also have Ding Dong Discipline style and another hidden style. So can you spend in all of these styles? So Ding Dong Discipline. A martial method practiced by the warrior maidens Ding Dong Dell for generations centers around sacrificing one's own safety to strike back after evading at the last moment. That's just for you then. I don't know. We'll find out about other people soon. Slightly increases the strength of Ding Dong Discipline power attacks. Firing while dodging triggers immunity. Time perfectly to boost ranged attacks. So you can perfectly timing a dodge while firing grants a critical hit. That's cool. Time is slowed down for longer during the time slow bit. A lot longer too. Slightly increases the strength of Ding Dong Discipline combo attacks. So, power attacks or more. You can actually just spend your points quite nicely. So you can spread it out a little bit if you want, by the look of things. Evan now knows Wolf's Paw. You can now learn the Bear Paw spell, Tiger's Fury, and Jackal's Bargain. So doing one of them actually unlocks for pretty much everything. Greatly strengthens power blows with the cost of slow down time. Continuous combo strikes boost the strength of finishing power blows and greatly increases the strength of Ding Dong Discipline power attacks. Alright. I mean, would you invest in that or would you like slow down time even further? Does a power attack finish it? Or should we just go with weaken wail on them even further? So Cobra Stupor will just slow down time so we can just deal loads of damage during that period of time? So we have the ultimate in slow down time. We also still have the classic style stuff completely available to us. So let's get the Zing-Gauge filling up faster maybe. I don't know what would be better. But obviously we can get classic style increases too. Now about the other guys. They have the Ding Dong Discipline style and then one other style after that. So there's more styles to be learned here. So everyone can get points in these things. It's kind of interesting to learn that. So with the power of editing, I'll just get everyone learning basically the same traits as one another. So considering we're going over this multiple times, I'll see you in a second. And so it is that everyone has been successfully taught their new martial way skills. The books that we're getting give us extra points, which is quite nice. Everyone has been spec'd identically, and yes, it did take a lot longer than I thought it would. So I've whooped our way back to Labyrinth, as that's where we're going next, it seems. What more quests will await us as we dive in properly this time? Will that enemy be waiting for us on floor 23 again? We start our actual Labyrinth jaunt once more, though it seems like we're gonna probably be ejected, I'd say, every 20 floors. That's why there's portals, due to another quest or some other reason. Let's put it that way. When about using skills, use full Zing skills multiple times. Oh, brilliant. That's a great combination there. Well, let's beat one without using any skills. That's fine. Hello, mister. You're still low level, so I don't have to worry about you. You might be a blaster. I'll take you out. You even get a level 102 at the same point in time. And a resplendent hearty pendant for... Hey, I'll take that. So, let's start making our way down the way we were. Not picking up any blue chests. Trying to get ores by completing the skills that are available to us at any one point in time. So with that said, we could try with Tani to steal. Though that itself is a bit of a task, I'd say, for me. She doesn't have any magic currently. So So she needs to get some in the first place anyway from fighting, which is going to be problematic. And with the way enemies move around and get instantly defeated, I don't think we're going to complete it for this floor, to be honest. No! Not a chance. Everything died with no time at all. Unless there's an enemy right here that I could possibly try and use it on. Because I've got the option of using the zing skills too. I still don't have enough magic. Now don't kill this one. Why'd you kill my enemies? I want to steal from them. No! Well, the enemy wasn't carrying anything anyway, as it turned out, according to the messages. So I didn't get to use my steal, didn't get to use that, but hopefully the experience starts to rack in now. Maybe these enemies themselves have an experience. Oh, go on, give it one more chance. We're supposed to be going through these floors really fast. Why am I trying to get this done? Oh, I just realised something anyway. Alright, there we go.
Don't mind if I do.
Stole it!
On my word.
I think that might be the first time I've actually used a steal ability. And that gets us some nice orbs for our task as well. So let's always try to get a nice number before we actually step properly down. 10 floors it is to go. Somehow I don't think the 23rd floor will have a boss on it anymore. That's the name of the game, just completing the orb requests. Some of them, it takes too much time. Others you can just get done in one battle. This is always the problem. Steal an item again. Win without using skills. Win only using Bracken. Yeah, this is problematic as far as I'm concerned. Win using only a character just requires you to not switch off that character for a fight.
I'll do my best.
Which is obviously quite easy. Win without using skills is pretty easy as well. Except I wish my gun flew a bit faster so I could get the hit. And I think this is all this floor's got offered to it, so we can only complete 2. I don't think steal an item will do any well, but essentially they all have a star difficulty, and it seems each star difficulty equals 10 orbs. So you can try to total up orbs that way. May as well pick up any chests that I see, like, right, oh, I could go for that. Oh, do I want to go for the steal an item? Depends how much magic Tani has. Oh, she has some. Let's kill the wildfire wyvern. And then go for someone here. And that's everything completed there. And a complete nuking of the enemy forces by the look of things. Wait, there's someone else? Oh my god, there's loads of people. I'm regretting getting into this fight now. Whee! Swear I'm hoping the way up's nice and easy. There's still an enemy somewhere? Oh, there we go. Right, well, now I'm all the way down here. Getting up's got to be a bit of a nightmarish scenario. Just to get that steal an item. I didn't know that there was about 1 billion enemies in a pit for me to have to fight as well. Come on, you can make it, Tani. No, you can't make it. Let's go there. I don't know if I fell in one of these pits before. When we did other labyrinth floors that were like it. But everyone's leveling up nicely. This is our gameplay loop from now on. Grind for a bit in the labyrinth. Do a quest. Right, we could just jump out of here really quick. And then we got a person!
Hi.
Labyrinth's a magical lore analyst paradise. It's Untitled Chapter, making new discoveries every day. Here, let me share one with you. Okay, allied ailment immunity. Next floor. I still can't get over this place. To fix some people prefer staying in the lab over field work. They must be nuts. I don't know about that. So, defeat all enemies on this floor. Meh. What I want to do is just defeat some enemies would be nice. Defeat enemies without taking damage and win using only That's all I really want to do.
Careful, everyone.
Oh my god! It went mental. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, well, that's not taking any damage then. And I've fallen. Oh, great. Not again. Luckily, my higgledy knight looks to be taking the rest of the job done. Finish the job, my knight friend. Taking no damage would have been fairly easy if it wasn't for the big hole in the floor again. I'll blame that. And the fact that it seems that any enemy now can do that barrier? Well, technically, this is 23 where we fought that guy with the barrier. Was that him again? Now, here's the easy way to do things. Just attack once and then range attack them. Job's easily done after that. Defeat all enemies on this floor. I mean, I could do that now. It just gets even more stuff, but I think we're doing fine for orb break currently. Plus, there's this orb here. One orb! And a chest. You get stuck really exploring this place. It's sucking me in! I am wondering how I'm getting so much experience, though, based on the fact that like, I really had to grind for experience past 70. Like off the last boss and then grinding like certain things because I already killed that certain monster. Horror was her name. They constantly gave me that ridiculous amount. When we were doing her in the story. Pen of Dynamism. So we got this one. Use a zing skill 6 times, not really long you. Beat a Phantasm field protective foe, if there is one. And steal an item. That means I have to find an enemy first. I wonder what the item drops are like. Are we going to get the stuff that we get from the highest tier of the Dreamer's Maze? Well, there's the Phantasm Field Protective Foe. Unfortunately, I don't think those guys carry items. So I should run away and let him use his Phantasm Field, right? There we go. I'm trying to dodge at the last second, you know. Where's my gold thing that you've just dropped? Well, I think he's done. Still not him not be made done, but still. 30 more orbs from there. A damp-proof resplendent raiment. Glorious Lionheart sword. Again, don't know exactly what the tier is of the stuff we're kind of getting here. And I mean, I could get orbs from these jars. I wonder if, like, the effects of research that we've done where we get double orbs from jars has come out. But to be honest, 4 floors, 277, that seems like a good number. Sometimes it's harder to defeat everything. At least if you want to go down here in a nice fashion. Alright then, what do you want, madame? Care to take a little gamble? Stake 4 orbs now, grant you the chance to win many more. Sure. 4 orbs handed over, triple orbs dropped in battle on the next floor. So this one we got steal an item again. Use 2 higgledy skills. Win with a fully charged range attack.
I'm raring to go. Don't mind if I do. This'll knock your
I think I got the steal. No, I didn't. I didn't get anything done. I mean, I could definitely do some of that stuff. And I know I've not got the double orbs going on at the moment, so it's not too much of a concern. But I at least thought I would have got the steal on, and nope.
Let's go to work.
That's a fully charged range attack done, at least. Well, orbs are plenty if you want them. I mainly came for this. Secure cyborg boots. Oh, and another chest. Why not? You could just give me a ton of orbs. That'd be great. A damp plunder blaster. Sounds like it wouldn't work anymore. You know what? I think I'll just hop down the orb thing again. Oh, there's an enemy right there. If I can get there for... Oh, there's a chest right there. So if I can just get the steel off... That's fine, right?
Leave this to me.
Yes! If I could engage in a battle a different way without actually hitting the foe first, might be a bit better, isn't it? Who cares about that treasure chest? We're going down. Too long on this floor. Let's get through this in a somewhat efficient manner, knowing that later floors are going to have high-level enemies, and it's going to take a bit more fight to get through. We're able to run through them. This one, however, has the triple orbs dropped. I think we're going to end up right next to the thing. When using only Evan, win without using skills, win without taking damage, I think we can get a full sweep. Oh my god, full sweep's going to be so easy. If that hedgehound is the only component of this fight.
Leave this to me.
Like, whew. Hey, I'll take that. 70 orbs in the blink of an eye. That was triple orbs as well, right?
Let's go to work.
Works for me. Not bringing anyone to life now. Alright, so where's my door? 2 bar bones, doors through there. And sometimes you get like massive, beautiful, easy mode cataclysm that we just got then. But then again, these are still lower floors, so why am I fighting for items when the items aren't going to be as good as the later floors? There's not really all that much point. It's the end floors we want the goodies from. The end floors you want gear from. But considering this is our first proper dive, why not do more? And down we go. Smash a Phantasm field with 1 blow. Win without being incapacitated. It's a really easy one. To be honest, we may as well just leave this one. It looks like there's no enemies anywhere nearby. And the door's right here. We've got a fair few orbs. Who knows when it might force me against another boss or something. I mean, we could use some of these orbs on these blue chests as well. But I prefer to pump it into the big chest. At least we've reached level 103. So the experience food I'm using is getting me a little bit better. Without taking any damage.
I'll do my best.
Should be easy. Doors this way. We got 2 more orb ones complete. See, these are nice floors. Easily able to claim orbs in a split second. Straight out the next door. That's the way we like it, yeah? In fact, we could just go down again. Be nice if there was an enemy nearby. Win with a Ding Dong combo strike. Using the dodges, eh? When we're going to find an enemy? Oh, it's going to be one of them, is it? But I've got to not take any damage. That worked. Pretty sure I didn't take any damage there after all. So like another 60 orbs. Of course, Tani's sweeping strike there with the zing power fully engaged. Always going to pick me up a victory there. Right, so our next floor's a boss floor. That's what I wanted, magic. If it's every 10 floors. So a level 70-ish, 80-ish boss. We have 679 orbs to feed that chest. So now do we actually have to use our martial abilities properly? We'll find out. Hello? Corey again. Sure, we fought you before. Level up a bit now, have you? I'm glad you don't hit me that much, but still. You're running away from me being able to break your shield. And I never appreciate that. Is he gathering for shield or something else? Nope, he's just using his ultimate power attack. But I should have no problem smashing him completely and reaching level 105. So the bosses are giving me experience aplenty. Alright, so that's 10 floors done, 30 floors down. And we obtained a volume of the Manual of the Maiden. Alright, let's chug you full of stuff. We gained so many purple orbs as well for getting the knockdown. 712 orbs plugged into this chest. And got a Raging Ring 6. What is that? Because it's got a new colour to it, hasn't it? Right, Quickfire Ring 2. Of course I've got kind of rubbish stuff here with some experience boosting stuff. But Raging Ring 6. Bullfight. What does that mean? I'm fine with the Quickfire Ring 2, really. But, I would like to understand what that means. Bullfight. Strengthens all attacks. Let's give you it. Why not? Bullfight. Oh, Nazcan Arms. What? Massively strengthens melee attacks. Massively strengthens melee attacks. Massively strengthens melee attacks. What? What? Actually, you know, you can, yeah, you can go back to having, like, you can have this ring. And that's quite good on you. You can have this ring, and Tani's gonna have the other one. That massively increases melee attacks. Oh, okay. Let's find out how that works. I think we got our first bit of ridiculously good equipment, eh? And I guess I can take orbs down to lower next floors, too. Floor 31. Alright, fire attacks have no effect, so you say? I'm just interested in what this ability is going to do. When I hit something, is it going to just drop instantly? Win, use only Bracken? That's fine. Defeat all enemies on this floor, use 3 Higgledy skills. That generally means, like, laying off the attack quite a lot, but... I mean, the door's that way. Let's go fight these. I think defeating every enemy on this floor would be a bit more of a bother than anything else.
Let's go to work.
Okay there, Evan. Little bit overkill on that one, I have to admit. A watery wand of wonder. So we're getting Nazcan Arms.
Careful, everyone.
Well, what we want to do is switch to Tani. I do wonder how much massively increased is really massively increased.
Ready or not?
Let's use the Higgledy God. It looks like he was using the explosion. Well, we defeat the enemies there. Maybe we'll accidentally defeat all enemies on the floor. Maybe it has to proc or something? I don't know. Maybe we have to do something else. This is the interesting thing of these new items. Gold level special items with their own special traits added in. How will they affect the gameplay? How will they affect the gameplay balance as well in some respects? Let's keep on pushing through. Though somehow I think I'm not going to have defeated every enemy by the time we actually get out of here. Considering I didn't go back on myself earlier. And there's all these extra corridors, man.
Good luck, everyone.
I don't know if attack power is boosted or not. But I think it will get off this floor. Essentially then, when we get those good floors and we get tons of orbs, it's brilliant. And that gambler as well. If we see that lady, we should always take that as an option. Take her up on that every time. A tempestuous rockabye lance. I mean, I still come out of it with a fair few orbs on this floor, even though I've only beat one challenge. Just from the journey and the fighting. And the jars. Towards the next quest to go. Win only using Batu. Okay then. Wrong thing here. I need to go to party. Let's switch out Bracken then. Win with a fully charged ranged attack and use 2 higgledy skills. To be honest, they're all very achievable. The door's right there though. I feel like I do need to get into some combat. There's some guys. I've got to win with a fully charged ranged attack too. And 2 higgledy skills.
Leave this to me.
Yeah, the ranged attack one is definitely hittable and definitely easy doable, but you kind of want there to be a bit more enemies to be able to use that on. I don't know if it's worth picking up any of these chests at this point. I mean, that got me to 99 orbs. Win with fully charged range attack will get me a lot of orbs too. The only way to find more enemies will be probably to drop down this way and go that way. It's going to be so much easier getting orbs when the enemies are at my level or reaching 120. Oh, okay, there's no more enemies! So in a place like this, you're going to need to use cutting-edge combat technique. I can give you a quick presentation of the latest developments. Okay, we'll use Firewalls for that. What does that do? All allied attacks are critical on the next floor. There were no more enemies. Unless there is, like, enemies through to the left behind where I ported in. Which is actually, to be honest, somewhat likely. I'd imagine. Gildas are not what I want! Ah, okay. Oh, there's 2.
What's this?
That's not a fully charged ranged attack. Oh well, I failed. I'm a failure. Essentially pressing it to go into it just fired a normal attack anyway and didn't charge for the ranged attack. So that was a big waste of time. Ah well, 100 orbs. I need to be doing some more challenges than this. We switched to Batu at least. We got the 30 for that, but still. Need more orbs. I want to get more good stuff. Considering all our attacks are critical now on this floor, everything's going to die ridiculously. Win without taking damage, use 2 higgledy skills, win the Ding Dong combo strike again. That means I have to dodge. And again, no enemies. Where are they? I mean, the door's right there. Help. Enemies? What? I feel like I'm just getting bad luck for this now. Okay, let's climb. Oh, there's one. Well, I got to win without taking damage too. That's the only enemy.
Careful, everyone.
Let's just go with the win without taking damage then. I don't think it's worth. I don't know. I'd love to get some more orbs, but failing horrifically for getting easy to complete challenges. Or more to the point, is having the chances of completing the challenges. How many orbs do I need to get a good item? Right, when using only Batu. Okay, we can get at least 3 of the... Yeah, we can get at least 4. Oh my god, there's a thing right there again. Not sure I'm liking these close to us places. Right. Win without using skills easy. Win using only Batu. Fine. Bam. I won. They count as part of the battle too? No? Where's the sky? Oh, he's in the corner. Okay. Hey, wait. I only used Batu. There we go. That was completed. Well, there's a guy down here at least. We'll take the 40. Really in my current place, Mr. Beer. I guess you should probably try and help. Need to make it worth my while. 5 orbs down again. All allied attacks are critical again. Oh, I don't want that stuff. Oh, leaf book. Let's get my 5 orbs back. Yep, not good luck. Maybe we'll find that gambler lady. And she'll just give me everything back. That's the dream right now. That's the dream. A lethal Argonaut's bow. Alright, through the door then. Those incredibly short lands that seem to be present. I only use Batu. I guess it's because I ran away from the enemy. I don't know. Only Batu again. Full zing skills 4 times. The enemies don't survive that long. I think you guys understand my troubles now. And the door's here again. That's one guy, but every one of my attacks is on a critical. And I couldn't use full zing skills for them if I wanted to, couldn't I? Right, I'm being given some food. 6 sardine sandwiches. They're basically fish donuts. Let's beat you quickly then.
It'll be over in no time.
Because everything's critical. Not gonna live more than 2 seconds, so I'll just take the win with Batu and pray the next floor has something better. This is going badly. Batu again. Without skills, without being incapacitated. We'll definitely get 60 as soon as we get 1 fight. Then we can leave. See, this is more along our lines of what we want. And ignore that chest. Can easily smash down and get through. 60 orbs, so we'll be about 280 plus whatever we're killing. Just the one guy again.